So in the perfect zone, you need to be in the perfect zone. Not too much distracted, not too much focus and not too much distracted. Perfect zone.
What's up, guys? Dom the Hypnotist here, and today we're going to be talking about how to get in the zone. All right, guys, so I previously did a video on this before, but I wanted to make some improvements, not just on the content, but also the quality of the video, because this video gets overlooked. It was one of my first ones I ever put out, and so people will see the video quality and be like, but the content, I'm telling you guys, if you listen to this whole video, and if you play sports or you just want to learn how to get into a good state, a good feeling, but mostly for sports, this is going to completely change your game. So what I'm about to show you is going to allow you to be quicker. It's going to allow you to be faster. It's going to allow you to be stronger. It's going to allow you to have better cardio without having to physically move a muscle. Okay, you're not going to have to learn any new running techniques, nothing. Okay. So what we're going to be going over today is something called fast time and slow time. So what do I mean by that? Well, fast time is when time speeds up, right? We've all been there before where we were doing something, maybe we're having a really good time, and one moment we started and then the next thing, hours have gone by, right? And then there's other times where we're doing something and the time just seems to be going by really slow, right? Maybe class that you had, maybe a graduation, maybe it was like you were going on a 3-day vacation, you're going on a camping trip, and you kept looking at the clock and it was like 15 minutes till you get the clock out, and it seemed like that 15 minutes was 2 hours. That's what we call slow time. How does this pertain to sports, athletics, making you faster, making you stronger? Well, depending on the thoughts that are going through your head, your body will naturally go into either fast time or slow time. Now, when you're in fast time, your body feels really light, you feel really fast, you have a lot of energy. But the only problem with fast time is that your vision will get really narrow.
It's like focus. People think if I'm focusing, I'm gonna arrive 3 hours before my fight and focus, and it's not gonna make you better. It's too much. So being too much focus, that means you're like this. You don't see what's going on because you're here. You don't see anything, you see? You're closed-minded on what is in front of you. So if I'm fighting and I'm too focused, I don't see how much time left there is. I don't hear the instruction of my coaches. I don't see the outside. I don't hear what the other coach is telling to my opponent.
You get what they call tunnel vision, right? It's kind of like being on the freeway and you're driving and you're looking straight ahead and you get so focused on one point that everything around you seems to be going by really fast, right? Well, that isn't the best for sports because you want to have a good peripheral. You want to see things coming. You want to slow things down before they happen. So slow time, when you're in slow time, your body's really heavy. You're really slow. You're really lethargic and tired, but your vision spreads out. You can see things clearer, and at a wider angle, you can see things through your peripheral vision.
And if you're too focused, you're focused on one thing, on your opponent, you forgot what's going on around. And you need to be conscious of your environment. On the other hand, if you're not focused enough, you might lose sense of what is going on, and then you get clipped.
So just like the same analogy, you're on the freeway, and instead of focusing on one point, you just notice everything around you, and then what happens to the cars? All of a sudden, they start slowing down. So there's a way that we can use this fast time and slow time so that your body can be really fast, but your vision can be really slow. And you've probably heard athletes talk about it, right? I was just in the zone. Everything slowed down. It's like I could see things before they happen.
So in the perfect zone, you need to be in the perfect zone. Not too much distracted, not too much focus and not too much distracted. Perfect zone.
And what that is their body is in fast time. So they're still really fast, energetic, light, but their vision expands. Everything is clear. Everything slows down. And guys, I promise you, okay, if you use this technique and you put it into play and you listen to the rest of this video, this is gonna change your game forever, okay? So let's jump into the technique. So first thing I want you to do, make sure you pause this video and go somewhere quiet where you have no distractions, and do this sitting down, okay? So go ahead and pause the video. I'll give you a second to do that, and I'm gonna jump right into it. So what I want you to do is go ahead and just close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath and hold it for a couple seconds, and then breathe out and feel your body relax from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. That's right. Now, I want you to think about a time in the past where the time just went by really, 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 really fast. It was like one moment you're doing something, and then boom, the next it's over. And take a moment, give yourself a few seconds, and think about this fast time memory where the time just went by really, really fast. Maybe you were on vacation, maybe you were playing a sport, maybe you were just doing something, you got so engulfed into doing something, and all of a sudden the time was past. Perfect. By now you should have a memory. If not, just take a few moments. But what I want you to do is you're gonna run through this memory. When you get to the end of the memory, just go ahead and restart from the beginning. But as you're running through this memory in fast time, I want you to notice what your vision looks like. Is it wide? Is it narrow? Notice any colors. Are they bright? Are they dim? Notice the contrast. Notice the focus. Is everything really clear? Is it kind of muffled? Notice any colors as you're in this memory of fast time, fast time, fast time. And as you're in this memory of fast time, noticing your vision, I want you to notice, is there any smells in this memory of fast time? Are there any tastes in this memory of fast time? And notice any sounds in this memory of fast time, fast time, fast time. Now, are the sounds, are they loud? Are they soft? Are they fast? Are they slow? Are they clear? Are they muffled? Are the sounds internal? Or are they external? Notice these sounds as you're in fast time, fast time, fast time. Now, as you're in this memory of fast time, you're gonna get a feeling in your body. I want you to notice where you feel the feelings of fast time and how you feel. Perfect. Now hold on to those feelings of fast time, fast time, fast time. Now, as you're in this memory of fast time, noticing everything you can see, noticing everything you can hear, noticing how you feel, there's gonna be a color that comes to your mind. What's the color? First impression. Perfect. So whatever that color is, that's your fast time color. Now, as you're running through this memory in fast time, I want you to slow down the memory just a little bit. And I want you to imagine your entire body is painted in this fast time color. So from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes is painted in your fast time color. And you're gonna feel a shift in your body. I want you to anchor that color to the feeling in your body right now. And I'd like your unconscious mind to make that change at the unconscious level. Wonderful. Now, as you're in this memory of fast time, once your entire body is painted in this fast time color, I want you to imagine the entire environment around you is also painted in this color. So if there's people around, they turn that color. If you're inside, the room turns that color. If you're outside, every single detail, every single piece of this memory is painted in that fast time color. And once everything around you, you and your body and everything around you is painted in that fast time color, like your unconscious mind to anchor that color to your fast time color. So go ahead and anchor it now. And only when your unconscious mind has made this change, only then will you open your eyes. Wonderful. So now we're going to do the same thing, but for slow time. So go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to think about a time in the past where the time just went by really, really, really slow. It seemed like, it was just taking forever. And the day was never going to end. And whenever you think about this slow time memory, go ahead and take a second. Wonderful. Now, when you have this slow time memory, again, run through from beginning to end. Once you get to the end, go back to the beginning. And I want you to notice what your vision looks like in the slow time memory. Is it narrow? Is it wide? Are things really fuzzy or is it clear? Notice what the colors look like. Are they bright? Are they dim? Notice the contrast. Notice the shapes. And notice everything you can see as you're in this memory of slow time, slow time, slow time. Wonderful. Now notice any smells as you're in this memory of slow time. Notice any tastes as you're in this memory in slow time. And notice any sounds as you're in this memory of slow time, slow time, slow time. And are the sounds, are they external? Are they internal? Is the volume really loud? Is it really low? Are the sounds really clear, or is it kind of muffled? And notice everything you can hear as you're in this memory of slow time, slow time, slow time. Now as you're in this memory of slow time, noticing everything you can see, noticing everything you can hear, there's going to be feelings in your body. I want you to notice where you feel the feelings of slow time in your body. That's right, good. Now as you're running through this memory of slow time, noticing everything you can see, noticing everything you can hear, and noticing how you feel, there's going to be a color that comes to your mind. What's the color? First impression. Boom. Now, whatever that color is your slow time color. And for the rare 1 out of 1,000 cases, if it's the same color, pick a different one, all right? So now that we have your slow time color, I want you to start from the beginning of the memory, slow that memory down even more, and I want you to imagine that your entire body is painted in your slow time color in this memory. Every molecule in your body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, your arms, your hands, your fingers, everything is painted in your slow time color. And I want your unconscious mind to anchor this color to your slow time color and feel that anchor setting in your body. And once your entire body is painted in that slow time color, I want you to imagine your entire environment in this memory is also painted in that slow time color. If there's people, paint the people. If there's just the room, paint the room. And once your body and everything around you in this memory, as you're running through it, is painted in that slow time color, I want your unconscious mind to anchor this color to your slow time color. And only when your unconscious mind has made that change at the unconscious level, only then will you open your eyes. All right. And what is today's date? Wonderful. Come back to the room. So now, this is going to be up to you to take a step outside and give it a test. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk and give yourself, maybe 30, 40, 50 yards where you can walk in a decent straight line. And what you're going to do with your eyes open, and you could even do this driving as well, but what you're going to do is as you're walking, you're going to imagine your entire body is painted in your fast time color and your entire environment around you. You're going to notice a shift in your body. You're going to notice something happens with your vision. It's going to get really narrow, and all of a sudden the sounds are going to kind of drown out. So you're going to be walking, shift into that fast time color, hold on to it for a few seconds once you notice a shift, and then boom, I want you to switch it to the slow time color. So switch it to the slow time color, again, your body and everything around you, and you're going to notice all of a sudden your body will seem to slow down. Everything's going to feel really heavy. You'll start to notice your movements a little bit more, but your vision is going to expand. Everything's going to be really, really clear. You're going to see all the detail, and all of a sudden you're going to hear birds chirping. You're going to hear cars off in the distance. You're going to hear all these sounds you couldn't hear just a couple seconds ago. And then I want you to play with this. Go back to fast time for a few seconds so you can really, understand that, whoa, wow, this really works, and go back to slow time. Now, once you've done that and you can feel the difference, you can see the difference, you can hear the difference, now it's time to access that flow state, to get in that zone. And the way you're going to do that is as you're walking, you're going to paint your entire body in that fast time color, and you're going to imagine your entire environment is in the slow time color. And what you're going to notice, it's going to be profound, is that your body's going to feel light, energized, really fast, really bubbly, but your entire vision is going to slow down. It's going to be almost like you're in the Matrix and you could see things before they happen. Now, when you go to practice or you go to play your sport or whatever, and you can even just do this, if you want a trip, if you got an 8-hour drive and you want your trip to speed up, imagine your body and everything around you is in fast time and watch that 8 hours seem like 4. And if you want to really enjoy something, maybe an experience with your friends, your family, maybe you're going out on a hike and you want to really slow things down and be in the moment, just imagine your body and everything around you is in slow time. But if you're playing athletics, what I want you to do is before you go and perform whatever practice or whatever, I want you to sit there with your eyes closed, and you're going to imagine your body's in fast time and your environment is in slow time with your eyes closed. So you sit there and paint your body, whatever your fast time, and then just imagine that the room that you're in at that moment or that you're going to be in, you could also do this beforehand, is also painted in that color. And really hold on to that feeling and how you feel as long as you can. Sort of meditate on it for a few minutes. And then when you go to perform whatever activity you're going to perform, I guarantee you're going to be faster, you're going to be quicker, you're going to be stronger, your cardio is going to be better than it ever has before. So guys, if you like this video, share it with a friend, share it with one of your teammates, share it with, if you have coaches. And I promise you guys, if you just go out and do this right now, it's like, I'm gonna listen to this crazy bald-headed motherfucker and we're gonna figure out if this works, this is gonna change your game forever. And make sure you guys go out, use the technique, come back, leave me a comment. Just say, hey, you know what? This actually really helped me out. This is what it did. Or if it didn't work for you, leave that as well. Now, what I will say is I've done this with so many people, I lost count. And I've never had somebody that it just didn't work for. So if it didn't work for you, it's not the technique didn't work. It's probably that you skipped a step or maybe you missed something. So just go back. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. Just go back, listen to it again, and tap in. So guys, I will see you in the next video.
So in the perfect zone, you need to be in the perfect zone. Not too much distracted. Not too much focus and not too much distracted. Perfect zone.